Hey everybody, my name's Hina and today I'm going to teach you guys how I lost weight very quickly. Now a little bit about myself, I was very unhappy with the way that I looked before. Like people used to take photographs of me and I was just really unhappy with the way that I looked, and I always used to Photoshop myself to look skinnier, and people always used to say to me, that looks nothing like you in photographs, and they'd see me in person and be like, you look better in pictures. And it just made me realise, like, well, maybe I should do something. I was always photoshopping and I was always tired. Like whenever we used to go on family like walks and activities, I was always tired. Like I was like the first person who was tired, and it was just getting embarrassing. I was actually so insecure that I came to a part where I'd say about a year ago I went for a liposuction consultation, and the lady looked at my body and she looked at my body fat percentage and she said, you know, for somebody who's 22 years of age, this is not like healthy for you to be like have this much fat. Like she was saying it in a polite way as possible, but you know, it made me realise that I put myself in this situation, so I need to get myself out of this situation. I mean, I can pay a doctor hundreds and thousands of pounds to fix me, but then it's the complication of I could die, you know. It's plastic surgery, it's a serious thing, you know. You want to put yourself through that, mistakes that you've made, so it's kind of like, would you rather do that through plastic surgery, or would you rather do it through naturally doing it yourself, and you know, your body adapting and just feeling like a healthier, better person with a better way of living? And like I say, I learned all these tips and tricks myself through trial and error. I mean, I'm not a personal trainer, I'm not professional at this, but these are just certain things that I've taught myself and that have worked for me. It might not work for everybody because everybody's different, but you know, there's no harm in sharing the information that I've gathered with you guys, because you know, I'm just here to help everybody. How did I lose weight? It was pretty simple actually. I've lost altogether, I'd say, around about 42 pounds, and I was really overweight before, and now I'm like pretty happy with the way I am. I'll insert pictures for you guys to see. Initially I was anorexic and I was eating around about, do you know them little Haribo sweets that you get in the little packets? I was eating around about one of them a day, and it came to a point where I went out shopping with family members and I'd fainted because due to malnutrition and dehydration, and it was at that moment that I realised that I need to start eating. After that I thought, you know, I need to start eating. So I would just eat whatever. Me and my brother used to go to McDonald's a lot. We used to go get fast food a lot, and I suddenly became overweight. And it wasn't until somebody took a photograph of myself and I looked at it and I was in shock. Like, I've done this to myself. I never realised how bad that I looked and how much weight that I'd put on. It was crazy. So I'd say about a year ago, it was that moment where I thought, you know, get up and change your life, girl, because I'm the only person who can do this. Because I put myself in this situation. I was going to the gym and I was spending a lot of hours doing cardio. It was then that this girl approached me and she said to me, would you like to do an exercise class with me? And I was like, who is this girl like telling me what to do, you know? But it was then that I realised that she was there to help me, and she worked as a personal trainer, so I was paying her, and it was a lot of money that I was paying her. I was paying her around £80 a month, which for a student is a lot of money, but I was learning about food, nutrition, you know, exercises that would help you keep the weight off. I was changing my food habits, drink more water. People underestimate how important it really is to drink more water. Like initially, before I started learning about nutrition and stuff, I was slowly incorporating more water into my diet. It's good to have about 8 glasses a day because it's really good for your skin and it's good for your organs to help them function properly. I was boosting my metabolism, which sort of speeds up the process because it helps your body sort of digest what you're eating quicker, and it sort of helps you in a way because you start feeling more and more full. Like for example, if you have 2 glasses of water before you have a big giant meal that you're about to eat, the water is going to help you feel more full, so you end up eating less. I bought this giant jug of water to help me drink more during the day. Now a big trick, I don't think anybody ever talks about this, but I actually started drinking a lot of green tea, which is high in antioxidants, so it's really good for you guys. You should really try it out. And from green tea, I was actually moving on to oolong tea. Now oolong tea, I did have it around here somewhere with me, but it's not here now. But oolong tea is actually a Chinese tea. It's sort of like green tea, but it speeds up green tea. It's like green tea times like 1,000. So it's high in antioxidants, and it's really good for you guys. I'll obviously list some benefits of oolong tea in this video. But you guys, you really need to try it out, because if you change from green tea to oolong tea, you guys are going to notice the difference like straight away. Like, I was taking oolong tea and I was like, and it's kind of gross, but I was on the toilet like a lot during the day, and that was helping me sort of cleanse my body of the toxins that I was ingesting in my body by eating junk food. I wouldn't say it's like a laxative, because it's not. It's more like a tea with antioxidants that's made to help your body sort of expel the toxins that you're putting in. I then started clean eating, which is actually like the best, healthiest thing you can do for your body. Now, one of the things I can tell you guys about clean eating is that phrase where they say, you are what you eat. It really is true. You know, you guys, you really are what you eat. It's important that you know what you're putting into your body, because the easiest way to say it is that your body, it's not a waste bin. You know, you guys, you deserve the most respect, and you deserve to treat yourself respectfully, and by doing that, it's by looking after what you eat. Like, what you eat today and this month is how you're gonna look next month. And I know you guys are very much like, you want to have a great summer body, don't you? But you can't, if you're having like a pizza today and a burger tomorrow, and you know, like a kebab the next day, and then next month you expect to have like a ripped 6-pack abs. Like, that's not gonna happen, because you're eating, you know, fast foods, and which are high in fat and high in sugar, and your body takes that in and digests it, and whatever saturates, you know, it goes onto your stomach or wherever your fat deposits are, and that's how you gain weight. It's eating whole foods, ignoring processed foods. If your food has a label on where it says salt, fat, you know, sugars, that food has been processed, and that means that that food was made in a factory full of chemicals, a factory full of, you know, all these nasty things that they put into it. So you want to make sure that whatever food that you're putting into your body is things that are being produced in the ground, things that are like meats, proteins, nuts, you know, like whole foods that are really good for you guys, because that's the way your body was produced. Your body was made to handle whole foods that are made in the ground and not factory made. You know, just, did you think when God was creating people that he made people to have food with chemicals? Then started incorporating a lot more exercise into my lifestyle, and initially I was doing like hours of cardio, which is, you know, if you get over 1 hour of cardio, it can actually be very bad for you. I was then changing to high intensity exercises, which are like 30 seconds really fast and then 30 seconds really slow. So it's like you're bringing your heart rate up and then you're bringing it back down. So it's like your heart rate's going up and then down. It's like racing. But what it does by that, it's actually like helping your body burn a lot more fat a lot quicker. So it helps you guys, you know, lose weight quicker. Like if you do intervals of high intensity training, it'll help you lose fat a lot quicker than doing like your standard 2-3 hours on a treadmill machine. I think you guys, consistency is the key. Like if you exercise once and then just give up, you're not gonna see any difference because you just done it the one time. Whereas if you just go back and do it every day and just don't give up, like if you have a goal that you want to reach, just don't give up, and then you'll notice that eventually you'll reach your goal, because consistency is the key and you should never give up on what you believe in. Like if you guys just keep going and keep doing what you know is best and following these tips that I'm giving you guys, then you'll reach your goals. And I know you can do it. You know you can do it. I can do it. I did it before. Like, I show you guys my pictures before and after. Like, you know, you'll be able to see that I've done it. And I was in that situation where I thought, I can't do it. It's so hard. But I pushed myself, and I had to find motivation for myself and pushed myself into getting the way that I am today. And if I can do it, you guys can do it, because I was somebody who had like no motivation at all. So yeah, you guys, if you liked this video, just hit that subscribe button below, and yeah, thanks for watching.